Steve, urgently, come over here. Our Wellingtons are on point, nice and pink. Now, I've got medium and medium well.
Right.
Yeah, I need pink Wellington. Have you got 2 more?
I've got 2 more.
Let's go. Don't look so shocked, Steve.
Are you walking?
I'm walking my Wellington right now.
It's like a fire under my ass.
The magic is in the pinkness, yes?
The chef.
It makes me want to do even better, to impress him.
Steve,
Yo, chef.
nicely cooked the Wellington.
Heard chef.
Service.
What's the verdict?
Amazing. This is really good.
Last table, guys. I want it going out like the first table, yes?
Walking garnish.
Good, let's go. I'll take it.
Walking my Wellington right now.
Walking with the salmon.
Good.
With a few hiccups behind them, the final 5 work together
Great job, fellas.
to end their first Black Jacket service on a good note.
All good? You're happy?
Excellent.
Very good.
Excellent.
All of you, look at me. That was a Black Jacket worthy service. Do you feel good for you?
Yes, chef.
Well done, all of you.
Thank you, chef.
It finally happened. The young guns were firing on all cylinders. Did you notice the difference?
Yes, chef.
Now, the bad news. The competition must go on. You need to come up with 2 nominees that you feel are not ready to become my head chef and my next protege. Get back to the dorms and think about everything.
Yes, chef.
Get out of here. All of you. Good job.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you, Chef. This is the hardest decision we've had to make thus far. You gotta dig deep down to the dirty bits of it, all the little things people have done. In the end, somebody's gotta go home tonight.
I feel like we can all kick ass in service and we all can kick ass in certain challenges, but like, can you see yourself running a massive ass restaurant in the middle of Las Vegas? I feel like that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, I feel like ever since I've been here, I've grown tremendously.
Same.
Well, me too.
Same.
But like, who do you think is the lowest too?
I think Bren, honestly, because you said anxiety attacks, you start crying in the middle of service.
I just think mentally you're not ready, and I just feel like I just don't see you running a restaurant on the strip in the middle of Vegas.
See, that's why I'm frustrated about me, because I know that right now it's just a mental game, because I know y'all think I'm a strong cook, because I am a strong cook. I feel like, you know, if me having anxiety was really an issue for him, I wouldn't be wearing a black jacket right now. I feel like I won't go home today because I have been able to get through these mental issues.
And Steve, like, I think you haven't stepped up, but you're super solid. Do I see you running a restaurant with how reserved you are? I don't see that. Like, every night I've said, you gotta be louder, and that's been a problem all the way across the board.
I just think you're quiet.
I was pushing it out there today during service, but it's just like I really only feel the need to speak up when I need to. I'm super shocked that Trenton chose me. You know, he got a little behind today, so yeah, it's kind of unusual for Garnish to be the quietest person in the kitchen. We should look into that.
Kaya, I don't see the finesse. I don't see the finesse.
Now I have a slight problem. Don't act like I can't learn, because clearly I've learned something this entire process. My plating, if you're talking about finesse on plating, like, that's bullshit. I feel like Trenton puts himself on this fucking pedestal that doesn't exist. He thinks he's above all of us, but really it just makes him look like a little bitch. Now, like, I'm leaning towards fucking Trenton. He did not perform tonight.
That was the worst service I've worked. But we're basing it all the way across the board. Like, I look at her plating and I don't see progression. She's fucked up the past 4 challenges. You guys have worked with her. Have you seen her grow?
I definitely want to backhand Trenton.
I have seen her adapt.
Or just punch him straight up in the face.
But have you seen her grow?
I'm a pretty strong person. I could just break his nose if I really wanted to. I'm talking to you, and you're gonna listen to what I have to say.
Yeah.
I would like to reiterate the fact that I literally came from knowing nothing besides what my mother has put on a plate for me in front of my face and teaching myself. I'm to this point with all of you. So don't tell me I can't learn finesse.
Like, anybody else have any fucking input?
What this whole conversation comes down to is, like, if you were cooking in a restaurant, would you rather have somebody like Steve running it, or somebody like me running it, or somebody like Brent running it?
It's really hard when you have good people.
Megan,
Yes, chef.
first nominee and why, please?
Our first nominee is Bryn, chef.
Bryn,
Yes, chef.
why?
We just feel she has a lot to learn and a lot to grow into.
Wow. Second nominee and why?
Second nominee is
Megan, I need a voice.
Steve, chef.
Steve.
It was really, really hard, chef. We just feel communication has been an issue across this competition.
Very tough indeed. Bryn, Steve, step forward, please. Okay, Bryn,
Yes, chef.
an amazing journey. You have this bump of anxiety that you get over. Then when you're settling down, it's almost like a different Bryn.
Yes, chef.
What is the issue?
Oh, sorry. I'm young, so I'm still learning a lot. But you know, it is that self-doubt. You know, I get that little anxiety, but I get over it and I get through it.
And the more experience you have, the shorter the moment of anxiety.
Yes, chef.
So tell me, truthfully, why should you stay in Hell's Kitchen?
I have been learning so much. I just need to keep working on it, which I am daily, weekly, monthly. I'm so hungry for this position, and I know that this is the one challenge that I have to overcome.
Steve,
Yes, chef.
you've been one of the most consistent chefs in this competition. The finesse you hold is extraordinary for a 21-year-old. You cook with confidence, and you have the swagger. If there's one thing that I doubt right now, it's the voice to back up the cooking. Tell me, honestly, why do you think you should stay in Hell's Kitchen?
From a young age, you've been like one of my biggest inspirations, and learning from you has kind of been like one of my goals. And like to be your protege and to be molded into that great chef is kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, I could be more vocal. I'm working on it, but I'm stable up here as well. Just like mentally, I'm a rock when it comes to this.
Sometimes when you shut down internally, it gives the impression that you don't care. How can you turn that around?
I don't really know how to do it, and I'm kind of hoping that you can teach me how to do it.
This is really tough, but this competition is coming to an end. I wish I could have 5 proteges. It's not the way it works. My decision is Steve. Take off your jacket. Young man, there's no doubt in my mind that you're going to have a great career. Let's get that absolutely clear. Your attitude has been solid. You never complained once, and you've come back fighting time and time again. After this competition's done, my door is still open.
Thank you, chef.
Okay? In fact, keep your jacket. Okay? I don't want it.
Thank you, chef.
Take care, Steve. Thank you for being such a worthy competitor.
Thank you for having me. It's bittersweet. I came here to learn as much as possible from Chef Ramsay.
Show me your second gear now,
Yes,
and
chef.
show me a third. Let's go.
I definitely feel like I learned so much.
Every minute I need to hear from y'all, all right? Every 60 seconds, I need to fucking hear it.
Chef Ramsay has definitely boosted my confidence a whole hell of a lot.
Your control cooking fish and meat is perfect.
Thank you. Shrimp and grits, my grandmama's favorite.
The final black jacket chef is Steve.
I definitely had a good time.
Season 20, Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay's mad because we gave him raw chicken.
And I'm super grateful for the experience. Overall, Hell's Kitchen has meant the world to me. I know it made Grandma proud. You know, she's the whole reason I'm here. So I know she was looking down, watching the whole time. And I know she's happy, so that's cool.
Young lady,
Yes, chef.
back in line. Spot mistakes and come back with a solution. Leadership is the sign of a great chef. Is that clear?
Yes, chef.
It is very, very close between you 4. Get ready to dial up that volume.
Yes, chef.
Good night.
Good night, chef. How do I now prove to the other chefs that I am a force to be reckoned with. The moment that I stop doubting myself is the moment that everyone needs to start worrying, and that moment's about to happen.
There's only 4 people left now, and I feel very good about the next few days. Just gotta keep my head right, and just gotta keep moving forward, and may the better man win.
Steve still has a lot to learn. Unfortunately tonight, he learnt that silence in the kitchen isn't golden. It's goodbye.